Ah, Lele. Geht hier, Papa.
Ach, du machst es.
Geht ja. Bleib dran, geht ja, Queen.
We knew that the season was about to end and the wall won't dry up completely, so we had to give it a try.
Geht hier, super.
Gestern!
Ja, geil, mega. Voll cool.
To climb hard pitches in wet conditions is really unpredictable because you can slip off at any time. And it's especially really stressful when you are in some situations where you're not allowed to fall.
To climb those pitches in dry conditions is already a challenge. In completely wet conditions, it turns out to be the real challenge of the whole climb. We knew that we will not climb this wall in these conditions within 24 hours.
Oh, gerade. Vor allem, wenn er da ganz am Schluss rausflutscht ist und du musst die ganze nochmal, und das ist hier jedes Mal fetten. Da kannst du 100 Mal rausflutschen, nicht?
It was always a big dream for us to climb one of the main free climbs of the central part of the Eiger North Face.
So in 2018 we decided to try Odyssey. Roger Shelley and Robert Jasper started this line in 2009 and in 2015 with the help of Simon Gietl finished it and made the first team ascent.
That's my birthday present! Woo!
Und da war immer eine Präsenz da von der Eiger Nord. Und Eiger ist in unserer Region einfach ein Mythos. Tragödien, die es am Anfang der Begehung gegeben hat, oder auch zum Teil heute, die haben halt schon irgendwie ein Gewicht auf die Wand und eine Ernsthaftigkeit.
We were really intimidated by the route and the wall, so we decided, also because of the tricky weather conditions, to bring a portalage and just stay several days on the wall.
Wenn man irgendwo ein Drittel der Wand hinter sich gelassen hat und es schwierig wird zum Zurückgehen, ist es eigentlich klar, dass da diese Energie und dieser Mythos vorhanden ist und dass es einfach ernsthaft ist.
We free climbed the entire line within 4 days, and we had definitely some struggles with bad weather conditions.
Odyssey free!
A few days after our ascent of Odyssey, we were already thinking to try such a line within 24 hours, and we thought this could be the perfect one for this challenge.
Hast du geschaut, wie kalt es in der Nacht ist?
Ja, heute ist voll warm.
We normally always spend several days on a wall when we try to climb a big wall.
And it was not because of trying to make a new record in time. It was definitely more about choosing a new approach.
Just to have a different experience and try to cover so many vertical meters within 24 hours. Just a few days before we wanted to make our first try, there was an early snowfall which left the wall completely wet.
Odyssey starts with some easy pitches, and then you get into the steepest part of the wall where you can find most of the crux pitches.
The pitches in the Rote Flue are mostly better protected, but they're also really sustained.
The first 2 times we had to bail because of completely wet conditions, and on the 3rd time we found this part still wet but climbable, and we reached the first time the Czech PB2, and we had still quite a lot of time left. After the Czech PB2, you climb into the Czech pillar. There you can find perfect climbing. It's best rock quality and maybe the best pitches of the whole line. And as further up you get on the wall, it's also getting more alpine, so you have less protection.
And the route finding also gets trickier.
Pitch after pitch, we got more confident to reach our goal, and to be honest, we already thought that we have it in the pocket. At the last part of the Czech pillar, you find the last 2 hard pitches of the line, and after those you are standing the first time in the sun, which was quite a good feeling, and it made us feel more confident that we can make the last 100 meters to the top easily.
But we didn't realize that there was a big thunderstorm just coming around the corner. Babsi was leading the second last pitch when suddenly the situation changed dramatically.
On the last pitches you have to protect with mobile gear, and as it was not super hard, I didn't place much. All of a sudden it started to hail, and I realized that the whole wall got covered in ice. I felt pretty lost. The only way to get down was to build a sketchy anchor. Oh.
I was really worried for Babsi because I couldn't see her and I really felt useless.
We were completely wet to the bone, and yeah, I think we never felt as cold before. It was even hard to put the rope in the belay device.
But we still had to rappel the entire wall, and just after a couple of pitches one of our ropes got stuck.
For me it was one of the scariest moments in climbing I ever had. At this point we felt that we had enough of the Eiger, and it was really hard to find the motivation to get back and give it another try. Especially if you know that you almost climbed everything. We were just missing 2 pitches of the whole line.
So 1 week later we started again at 1 a.m. in the morning. We climbed through the wet pitches. And we made it to the last easy pitches where we had to bail just a couple of days before, being 2 hours faster.
On this wall, the easier pitches can be the real challenge, and this is exactly what happened to us. When you compare this wall to all the other big walls we climbed before, it's definitely a more alpine adventure because of all the unexpected things what happened on this wall, with the weather conditions, with the wet conditions. We never had to climb such wet pitches, and this added so much more to the whole experience. And for us, it turned out to be an unforgettable experience because of everything what happened on this wall.
Oh Gott, na Tag. Geil. Warte mal, geschissen. Boah, ist das eisig. Cool.
You have to deal with so many different forces, so many different aspects. Then at the end, the grades that are written on the topo don't mean anything.
Ja. Das war eine Odyssee.
When you experience a really hard moment on the wall, it can be so hard on yourself that you really don't want to be or want to bring yourself in such a situation. But when you think back on those moments, those are exactly those moments what you will never forget.